My child, I see you. Right now, in this very moment, I see the weight you're carrying. The quiet tears, the questions you whisper into the dark. I have watched you try to stay strong when no one else knew the battle inside. And today, I need you to hear me. Not with your ears, but with your heart. You've wondered if I'm still near. You've asked if I've forgotten you. Sometimes the silence feels unbearable, doesn't it? You look at others and wonder why the miracle came for them, but not for you. And somewhere deep down, a small voice tells you maybe, just maybe, you're not meant to receive something beautiful. But my child, that voice is not mine. I would never abandon you. I would never overlook you. From the moment I formed you, yes, even before you were born, I have been preparing something sacred for your life. And though the path you walk has been long and the nights have been heavy, I want you to know I still have a miracle for you. It is not too late. You're not too far. Nothing has disqualified you. You are still on my mind. Always have been. You see, I do not work by the clock of man. I don't measure worth by success or failure. I look at your heart. I see your longing. I see the prayers you prayed through tears you never showed. And I want you to rest for a moment. Just breathe in. Let the fear soften. Let the pressure fall. Let me speak to your heart the way only I can. Because right now, my beloved child, I am not angry with you. I am not disappointed. I am near. And in this very nearness, I am preparing something you cannot yet see. I know how tired you are. I know what it's cost you just to keep believing. I know the heartbreaks that no one ever truly understood. But I have counted every tear. I have written every ache in my book. And I have never wasted a single moment of your pain. You don't need to try so hard to be strong for me. I never asked you to pretend. I never asked you to carry it all alone. I only asked you to come. Just come to me. That's enough. I am not expecting perfection. I'm just longing for your presence. Because I miss you. I miss the way you used to talk to me. I miss the way your heart trusted me when the world was too loud. I know it's been hard. I know life has bruised you. But those bruises are not the end of your story. I am writing something beautiful, even from this. You see delay. I see development. You see silence. I see protection. You feel stuck. I'm setting up something sacred. And child, I need you to know the miracle I have for you has never left my hand. It has simply not arrived in your time, because I am preparing you to carry it well. Would I give you a gift that would harm you? Would I rush a blessing that's still growing in hidden places? No, my child, I love you too much for that. Even now, I am rearranging things you can't see. I am moving people, aligning timing, preparing the very breath of your next season. Heaven is not still. I'm not absent. I am working behind the curtain, and one day soon, that curtain will lift. I still have a miracle for you. You may feel like your faith has shrunk, like your light has dimmed, but to me, your hope is still beautiful. You're still precious. Even your smallest prayers are a sweet fragrance that reaches me. You don't have to scream to be heard. You don't have to be perfect to be held. You are mine, and I know exactly how to take care of you. So right now, just be still. Breathe with me. Let your heart hear this whisper again. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. I'm not finished. This is the beginning of something new. My child, I know you've wondered why the miracle hasn't come yet. I've felt every question echo from your heart. Why the delay, God? Why does heaven feel so silent when I need you most? And I have not been offended by your doubt. I have not turned away because of your disappointment. No, I've drawn closer. I always draw closer when you're hurting, even if you can't feel me. Let me tell you what your eyes haven't seen. There is a purpose behind every moment of waiting. I know that may not bring comfort right away, but it is the truth. You see, I've been growing you in places the world can't measure. I've been strengthening your faith, not to punish you, but to prepare you. I've been teaching you to trust my heart when my hand seems still. Because when you truly trust me in the silence, you're ready to carry the weight of the miracle. And yes, there has been silence. I know, but silence is not absence. It is often my most sacred language. In the stillness, I have whispered to your spirit. In the quiet, I have carved my character into yours. My child, if I had answered too soon, you might have settled for less. You might have misunderstood the gift. Or worse, you might have built your identity around it instead of me. I love you too much to let a miracle become a replacement for your intimacy with me. That's why I've waited, not to punish, but to protect, not to ignore, but to deepen. Even now, you may be thinking, but God, I did everything right. I prayed, I believed, I waited, and still nothing. And I hear you. I know how much it hurt to hope and feel like nothing changed. But you see, something did change. You did. Quietly, steadily, beautifully. You've become more compassionate, more grounded. You've begun to hear me in new ways. You've started recognizing my presence not only in the blessings, but in the shadows. And that, my child, is the foundation of everything I will build next. What I'm about to do in your life won't just be seen, it will be sustained. It won't be shallow. It will run deep because you've learned to walk with me beneath the surface. You may not realize it, but your roots have grown strong while you've been waiting. You've learned to pray when nothing made sense. You've chosen me even when it felt like I was far away. You've stayed faithful in the middle of broken dreams. And that is a miracle already blooming inside you. This miracle I'm preparing, it's not just an answer to a request. It's a full circle of redemption. It will touch places in you that you thought were beyond hope. It will restore what was stolen. It will rebuild what you thought was lost forever. And when it comes, you will not just rejoice, you will understand. You will see how every delay shaped you for this very moment. Nothing you've walked through has been wasted. I have kept every detail, every tear, every setback, and I'm using them all to write a story that reveals my love through your life. You may think I forgot you, but I was never more focused than I am right now. You may think I abandoned you, but I have never held you closer. You may think the silence meant no, but child, sometimes silence is my way of saying, not yet, because there's more I want to give you. And there is more, so much more. Not just the answer to your prayer, but a deeper revelation of my heart. Not just a door opened, but the wisdom to walk through it with grace. Not just the miracle you imagined, but the fullness of what I imagined for you long before you ever asked. If you knew what I've been preparing, your heart would leap. If you could see the threads I'm weaving together, your waiting would become worship. I know you've grown weary. I know hope has felt fragile. But that flicker of belief still burning in your heart, it's more powerful than you know. That little ember, I can breathe on it and turn it into flame. You don't need to fix your faith before I move. You just need to stay close. Stay with me. Stay tender. Stay open. Because what's coming isn't something you have to chase. It's something I'm placing into your life. It's a gift, not a reward. You didn't earn it. You don't have to strive for it. It's born out of love. My love. And I give it freely. So don't mistake the waiting as punishment. It has been preparation. And now, the time is near. You are not forgotten. You're not being tested just to see if you'll break. You are being trusted because I see what's inside you. I see the warrior you become. I see the purity in your heart. I see the faith you've built in the silence. And I am proud, more proud than you can imagine. So, my child, lift your eyes. Raise your head. You're not at the end. You're at the edge of something holy. Stay close. The miracle is coming. My child, listen closely. The time is near. The season is changing. Can you feel it? The air around you has shifted. Not with noise, not with fireworks, but with quiet divine movement. I am bringing forth the miracle I've promised you. You may not recognize it at first. It won't arrive in the way the world delivers gifts, with wrapping paper and fanfare. It will arrive like the sunrise, soft, unstoppable, and full of light. One moment will seem ordinary, the next sacred, and then you will realize, I was always working, always near, always preparing this very moment. You've cried, how much longer? And I whispered, just a little more, not to torment you, but to time everything perfectly. And now, beloved, the wait is thinning. The breakthrough is closer than your next breath. Do you see it? Do you sense it? Let me help you believe again. You have asked for healing, and I'm sending not just healing, but restoration. You asked for peace, and I'm pouring out the kind that quiets storms, not just around you, but inside you. You prayed for provision, and I am releasing resources that come wrapped in favor and overflowing grace. And even in the places you never had words to pray, I've heard your sighs. and I am answering them with compassion. This miracle will not only bless your life, it will renew your faith. You will see me differently after this. Not because you doubted me before, but because you will understand just how deep my love for you truly runs. There will be joy again, child. Laughter will return, and when it does, it won't feel borrowed. It will be yours. Pure, deep, unshakable, because it won't be based on circumstances. It will come from the knowing that I, your God, have been faithful all along. You've looked for signs. You've waited for proof. But I tell you now, my promise was never void. I was never late. I was preparing a miracle you could grow into, not just receive. And now that you're ready, now that your heart has softened and your soul has steadied, what I give will last. You won't have to hold it with trembling hands, afraid to lose it. No, this miracle is not fragile. It is rooted in grace. It is sealed in eternity. And no one can take from you what I have appointed for you. This joy that's coming, it won't be a fleeting moment. It will be a new way of living, a sacred joy, one that sings in the silence, one that dances even when the world stays still, one that reminds you every single day, God remembered me. God never forgot. Yes, I remember. I remember when you nearly let go, when the weight felt unbearable, when hope felt like dust in your hands. I remember the prayers you whispered when no one was watching. The ones that said, God, if you still see me, please don't let go. And I didn't. I never let go. I held your hand in the dark and guided you step by step, even when you didn't know which way was forward. And now, I am leading you into the light, into fullness, into joy. I am lifting the burden. I am parting the clouds. I am speaking newness over you. Child, this miracle is not just about your life. It is about your legacy. What I do for you will ripple into others. Generations will be touched by what I release in this season, and they will look at your life and say, surely the Lord is good. So prepare your heart, not in fear, but in delight. Expect me. Wake up each day with the kind of hope that leans forward, the kind that says, I don't know how, but I know who, because I, your God, am still the one who parts seas, who brings water from rocks, who turns mourning into dancing. Let that joy return to your bones. Let warm the places that have grown cold. Let soften your hands. Yes, the hands that have clutched pain and fear, and let them open again to receive. You don't have to understand everything to receive the miracle. You don't need to have perfect faith, just a heart that's willing, just a soul that says, yes, Lord, I'm ready, because I am ready, ready to show you how faithful I truly am. Ready to turn your story into a testimony, ready to surprise you with beauty you didn't expect, ready to awaken the joy that has been asleep inside you for far too long. So rejoice even now, not because of what you see, but because of what I have spoken. My word does not return empty. My promise is never broken. My timing is always love. Your miracle is on its way, and when it comes, you will know it was me. It was always me. My child, before you step into the miracle, come sit with me, just for a while. Let the world pause. Let the noise fall away. You don't have to run anymore. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to hold it all together. Just rest, because I want your heart, not your performance. I want your presence, not your perfection. And I want you to release everything you've been trying to control. You've carried so much. You've held on to responsibilities, fears, expectations. You've tried to manage the outcome, to protect yourself from disappointment. But that weight was never yours to carry. Let go now. Let me take it. You can trust me with your heart. I know it's not easy. I know surrender feels like weakness. But with me, surrender is power. With me, letting go is not losing control. It's placing your life into the hands of the one who already knows the end from the beginning. Do you believe that I can do more with your surrender than you can do with your striving? I can, child. I always have, but I will never force you. So this is your invitation, not a command, not a demand, but a gentle whisper. Give it to me. The fear, the outcome, the pressure to figure it all out. Give me the pain you've buried so deep it barely has a name. Give me the questions. Give me the moments you still replay, wondering if it was your fault. Give me the guilt, the shame, the secrets, And in return, I will give you peace. The kind that wraps around you like a blanket in the storm. The kind that holds you steady when nothing else makes sense. The kind that frees your lungs to breathe again without fear. I have never turned away from a heart that surrenders. Never. And I won't start now. I want to walk with you in this next season, not just as the giver of your miracle, but as your father, your healer, your friend. I want intimacy with you, not just answers. I want closeness, not distance built from fear. Because the miracle I'm giving isn't the destination. It's the doorway into deeper communion with me. And that's what you were made for. Not just for moments of blessing, but for a lifetime of walking with me in trust. Every step, every breath, together. So will you open your hands, beloved? Will you let go of what's been heavy and receive what's holy? You don't have to get the words right. Just talk to me. Whisper if that's all you can do. Cry if that's what your soul needs. I understand tears better than any language. I hear the prayers buried in your silence. I know the ache behind your smile. And I'm right here. I've never moved. You can talk to me now. You can release what no one else knows. You can hand me the pieces you don't know how to put back together. I'm not afraid of your brokenness. I'm not intimidated by your questions. My love does not waver. Even if your faith has wavered, I remain the same. I know you want to be strong. I know you want to have answers. But what I want from you most is honesty. And if honesty sounds like, God, I don't know what to do, then let that be your prayer. That is enough. You are enough. Right here, in this stillness, miracles begin. Not through force, not through striving, but through surrender. So breathe, my child. Lay it all down. Every part of you that's weary. Every part of you that's uncertain. I will meet you there in the softness. I will meet you in the humility. I will meet you in the space where you finally let go of trying to be your own savior. You don't have to carry this alone anymore. Let me carry you. Let me be the one who holds your future. Let me be your peace, not just your provider. Let me in. This is not the end. It's not even the middle. It's the beginning of a deeper walk. The miracle is real, but so is my desire for your heart. And I would rather have you without the miracle than the miracle without you. But today you get both, because you are surrendering, and I will honor that. I will move mountains for the child who trusts me with open hands. So here it is, the holy moment, the sacred exchange. You give me what you cannot hold, and I give you what cannot be taken. My child, stay with me just a little longer. Let this moment stretch into your soul like sunlight warming the morning earth. Let it settle deep into you. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved beyond what your mind can grasp. You don't need to rush now. There's no pressure here, just presence, mine and yours. I want you to carry this truth as you rise. You are not alone. You have never been, and you never will be. I walk with you in the quiet. I hold you when you sleep. I go ahead of you into every day you've yet to live. Even when it felt like no one understood you, I did. Even when no one noticed your silent pain, I noticed. Even when your heart whispered, God, I can't take much more, I held you. And look at you now, still breathing, still hoping, still listening for my voice. That in itself is a miracle. You may not see everything clearly yet. There may still be questions unanswered. But you're different now, not because the world changed, but because you have. You've learned to lean on me. You've opened your hands. You've trusted me with your unknowns. And that trust is beautiful to me. I know this road has been long. I know parts of you are still healing. But today, I place my hand on your spirit and speak peace over you. The kind of peace that silences fear. The kind that protects your mind from chaos. The kind that anchors your heart when the winds blow. You're not walking in circles. You're moving forward, even when it feels slow. You are not failing. You are following me. You are not forgotten. You are favored, and I'm so proud of you. Not for what you've accomplished, not for how strong you've been, but for how you've come back to me again and again, even when it was hard, even when it felt like I was far away. You still came, and I honor that. I'm not the God who pushes away. I am the Father who embraces. And right now, I'm embracing you with a love that won't run out. A love that doesn't depend on how well you perform. A love that stays, even when you don't feel worthy of it. Because the truth is you are mine. Always have been. always will be. You don't need to fear what comes next. You don't need to map out every step. Just take my hand. Let me lead. I know the way, even through the places that feel uncertain. I've already been there. I prepared peace for you in the valleys. I prepared joy for you on the mountaintops. And when you forget, I'll remind you. When you fall, I'll lift you. When you feel lost, I'll whisper your name until you find your way again. Because I never stop speaking over your life. Even now, I am surrounding you with my presence. In your room, in your heart, in the breath between your thoughts. There is no place where my love will not go to reach you. So walk forward gently, child. Walk forward with quiet confidence. Your miracle is near. But more than that, I am near, and I will never leave. No storm will shake my hold on you. No failure will separate you from my grace. No distance will make me stop pursuing your heart. I am with you. I am for you, and I delight in you. Yes, even now. So rest in your body, in your mind, in your spirit. Let the striving cease. Let the self-doubt be quieted. Let the fear unravel and fall to the floor like old chains. You are free. Free to believe again. Free to hope again. Free to live without the weight of what if. Free to dream, because I placed those dreams inside of you. And now I will breathe on them again. So stay close. Keep listening. Keep resting in my promises. The miracle is on its way, but more importantly, I'm already here. And that is enough. Always has been, always will be,